sitting here talking, nothing's on. I'm so stupid. I do this stuff all the time. All right, I was just saying, I'm short on time. My trackpad's broken, so I'm using my laptop as a remote control thing to move my mouse around. I made some audio files a little bit before I came out here, and I'm just gonna import them real quick right now. So let's see. Just do it right here. I need inputs to bus to there, to the guitar one, because these are all guitar, right? No, the one's not, but I'll just change it. 6 tracks, and I should be good. Okay, so drag and drop. Okay, boom. Imported from the laptop, all out of order, I see, but they're imported. Okay, I'll put this one up there. Before I forget, I'm going to change that to stereo out. Clean guitar, lead guitar. These are going to go. It doesn't actually matter, but just like for my visual organization in my brain stuff, you know, it will. I'll probably have to set the levels a little bit for this. I'm still wearing my bandana thing. I guess I could leave it on, but it's not a fashion statement. I just, if I'm using my AirPods, sometimes I throw that on, because then if I'm like doing stuff like brushing my teeth and I go like this, I don't dump a headphone in the sink. Okay. Here. There it goes. I'm going to need some drums on this, so I'm going to do one of these real fast. I'm not even going to do any kind of transitions. I'm just going to go plop that down. Halftime. There, no ghost notes. What's that on hi-hat? That's probably fine. And then I'll go boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Why is there a fill there? I said no fills, didn't I? Oh, I didn't turn it. My bad. All right, so there's a drum beat. That's just timekeeper until I play a drum part, but I just want something there. Okay. This is too loud. I've got this like synth thing I did. These were done on MIDI, but I exported it as audio because it's just easier to load in here. That's just doing what the guitar is doing. This one I'll go like -5. Same, because I'm gonna layer these with real guitars. I don't want them that prominent. You know what? I'm gonna do all -5, and then I'm just gonna check it out. Where's the chorus? All right, so I've got a guitar part here. Octave drop dub. I just ran it through the Thaw Amp plugin I use for my guitars, and there's a pitch shift thing on there. All right, so I also like had this sort of melody in my head. I probably used something similar before, but I don't care. I just write a song every day, and I'm just going with whatever. So I've got this guitar melody I just kind of plugged in real quick, but I'm not necessarily going to sing that exactly. It might end up being like a counter melody type thing, because when I pull up the lyrics and start seeing what I can do around them, it's subject to change. Oh, this is weird format. Why is that all? Okay, whatever. All right, so I've got lyrics in front of me. I'm probably going to just jump in and do the vocals first, even though the thing is kind of sparse. It's less sparse than yesterday, though, so maybe I'll do better. All right, so save, good. This is going to be an instrumental intro. All right, I'm just gonna jump ahead. All right, so right there. To the ground, running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting another time, and then it gets us both away, but back in. All right, I'm gonna turn these down more. I'll go like 8 or something, because I don't want them to bother me too much when I'm singing, but they're kind of like a reference point. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just go for it. So like I said, I put lyrics down. When I do lyrics, I just type freestyle, whatever the heck happens. So that's what I did, and they're there. Okay. So I'm gonna just plow through this. This is complete improv, save for sort of kind of following. And I'm reaching for my trackpad that's not there. It's broken one, so I'm using the laptop. I already said that, but you know, just in case you popped on right now. Okay, vocals. Hopefully I don't screw up, because I'm gonna just try and. Well, I'm just gonna do the verse. I'll cut the chorus in after this. Settling and you drown, feel the crowd running out. I'm gonna cut in right there, actually. Screw it. I had to turn the click off. It was like so loud I couldn't hear the pitch of the guitar. Settling. You know what? Am I coming high? Settling that you drown, feel the ground running out, and yeah, like that. Boo, settling that you drown, feel the ground running out, and now I know any better. Okay, formulating ideas here. Ooh, settling that you drown. Ooh, settling that you drown. Feel the ground running out, and no one knows any better. Listen all the time, and then it catches. Pull away, pull back in, maybe. Okay, I'm really close. My voice is working better today than it was yesterday. That's good. Settling that you drown. How did I figure that out exactly how I want to do that? Settling that you drown. Feel the ground running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting all the time, and that catches. But why pull back in, baby? Just spinning inside it. I want it outside. I say no. Okay. That might actually be the keeper. Actually, never mind. It's a little off. Gonna do it one more time. Silent as you drown, feel the crowd running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting all their time, and then it catches. Pulled away, pull back in. Maybe I'm just spinning inside it. A wall, but outside I say void. I'm gonna cut it there. Still off a little bit, damn it. Satellite at your drown, feel the ground running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting all their time, and then I can't just pull away, pull back in. Maybe I'm just spinning inside a wall, but outside it seems fine. All right, I'm gonna keep that regardless. It's close enough. No one knows
spinning inside a wall, but outside it seemed fine.
All right, that's first verse. Here comes second verse. Oh, let me get my lyrics. Oh, this sucks. Got to use my laptop for both computers, and if you see my mouse bouncing all over, sometimes it like disconnects and shoots back over, and I got to like find it again. Okay.
Take one more for the road, fare the hot girl running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting all that time and artificials pulled away. Pull back in, maybe I'm just spinning inside me a wall, but outside I seem fine, never burn out.
I think that was actually okay. Even if I missed a pitch, I'm going to keep it because I just went for it. And I think I got it.
Take one more for the road, fare the hot girl running out, and no one knows any better. Wasting all that time and artificials pulled away. Pull back in, maybe I'm just spinning inside me a wall, but outside I seem fine, never burn out.
I'm using one of my handkerchiefs here because I used paper, like Kleenex tissue, and I have allergies, so I'm always like kind of like sniffling and stuff, so just using that. Freaking piece of paper got stuck in my nose the other day. It looked like a big booger on the video, so I was like, damn it. So I'm using a cloth one. That way it doesn't happen. All right, I need a new track. I'm gonna punch the chorus in. All right. So that's a really basic chorus melody on the guitars. I did harmonize it, but it's pretty basic. I don't think I'm going to do that exactly, but it's just going to reinforce what I do. That's the idea anyway. Oh, I'll be around it though. Like, I'm just turning my phone camera on and off. I shoot video on there, so I have like footage for later. I line it up with the final audio and put the edited version up. I'm going to mute the verse vocal. I always do that because if it overlaps, which I think it does in this case, it kind of throws me off when I try to punch in. So like I said, I want to come up with something around that guitar melody, kind of complementing it. Let me see.
I keep falling wide awake and that I'm dreaming. Boo-doo-boo. I keep falling wide awake and that I'm dreaming.
Okay, I'm just doing it in falsetto to try things out. Let's figure out where I want to sit this melody.
I keep falling wide awake and that I'm dreaming. Step aside to me, shaking and whatever is happening to me. Can you feel it too?
Yeah, okay. Let me try this. I think I sort of kind of have an idea. Just like shooting up a little bit above the guitar stuff might fit comfortably in there and work. Okay, here I go.
I keep falling wide awake that I'm dreaming.
All right, I'm gonna have to make some noise. So I'm gonna make weird noises before the punch in because I'm trying to like get my voice to like settle in. If I try to come in cold with that like mixed voice fry thing, it's always like.
I keep falling wide awake that I'm dreaming. Down beside me, shaking, and what even it's happening to me. Yeah, can you feel it too? I suppose no, but the foolish says that
That works. I had a little like break on the guitar melody where I did this like arpeggio. I sang right through it. Let me see if that works. A little off pitch. All right, well, that was the first try anyway. Ooh, I keep falling wild away again. That I'm dreaming, double suddenly sinking. I won't even, it's happening to me. Can you feel it too? No, I suppose not, but the fullness said, all right, even if I'm a little off pitch, I might just keep that, nudge it in place, because I got some pretty good screams there. It's better than the first take. I modified the rhythm a little too. Yeah, that works. Look how quiet that waveform is. It's not because my mic's turned down. I just end up quieter when I'm doing those screams because it's not really a scream. It's like mixed voice with vocal fry. So it's even quieter than my like chest voice. It also sounds a little weird dry, but I run it through a overdrive and then it sounds really convincing as if I'm like super high up screaming. But right now it sounds a little poop. a little bad. Okay, but that's like one of the things with recording. I don't have to be actually screaming. I have a microphone, so I can make it actually sound loud even though it's not. Right, copy, and that lines up right on the downbeat, correct? Yes. So I'm gonna actually delete these later, but I'm putting it in there just for like me to mentally have the track organized in my head. Is that off? Yeah, that's off. What the hell? How did I do that? That harmony part is a beat off. I'm glad I noticed that. Why is that the case? Stupid, dumb thing. That one too. Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to slice this. Somehow the MIDI, because I did those on MIDI, they must have just got moved somehow. I don't know how, but they did. Is the second chorus okay? No, that's off too. What the hell happened? Ugh. I hate when this stuff occurs. Somehow... So I just did the first chorus and then I copy pasted. Somehow it decided to plop itself back 2 beats. How that occurred, I couldn't tell you, but whatever. Sometimes the computer just does weird things. Unless, is the first one also... Wait. Oh, wait. I'm looking at this wrong. Never mind. Totally stupid. I forgot how I even wrote my song. These wait. Undo. I'm the one at fault. Not the computer. Duh. Comes in on the, there's a rest before the, I was thinking it comes in right with the first beat, but it doesn't. Never mind. I got myself mixed up there. I was looking at it as if it was a rhythm guitar or something. I don't know. Somehow my brain just disconnected. All right, well, vocals are in there. I have to end this stream pretty quickly today. Not right now. I just mean like earlier than I normally do. I've got a time constraint, so I'm going to try and quit by noon. But, or at least in my time zone, it's gonna be noon, 12 p.m. So, okay. I'm gonna mute the vocal. I usually do that while I'm tracking the guitar stuff in. Maybe I'll do drums first. Actually. So I'm not gonna do the guitars just yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move my phone over here. I'm gonna set up to track drums. I'm gonna scroll back onto this laptop thing. Save, quit. Okay. I'm using my laptop as my keyboard and trackpad for this computer too, because mine broke yesterday. For the main computer, this thing just stopped working, and the keyboard is half working. They're 10 years old, so it's not that big of a surprise, but it just abruptly stopped working yesterday out of nowhere. All right, let me set this up. There, hit record. All right, doing the vocals over just this like basic stuff I put in is a little weird. Like, I feel like I can follow it in my head better if I have like all the parts down, but at the same time, if I wait, my voice, did I just turn that back off? Okay, get a sec, turn it back on. Today is one of those days when, yeah, just do dumb things a couple times in a row. All right, I need my metronome on. Those are muted, so okay. That's working, good. I think I'm just gonna play a pretty basic part, but yeah, if I get this down now, and kind of follow it with the guitar and bass, it'll all lock in a little better, so sure. Why not? Oh, that's an intro chorus. Maybe I'll do, I'm not sure what kind of beat I want to do. If I do that, it kind of amps up the song. Or I could do halftime in the chorus and do that in a verse. Let me see. I'm just going to record. There's no count in. Why is there no count in? What are you doing to me? Click recording. Okay. Probably had that setting from yesterday. Yeah, I gotta figure out that transition better. Here I go. I don't like it. It's close, but I don't exactly like it. I smacked the side of the thing instead of the pad. Did it again! Ah! I missed. Ah. Oh yeah, forgot about that. There's a little in-between part in the chorus. Totally forgot about it. Hit a tom and missed the cymbal at the end, but eh. All right, there's a couple little parts in there where I was a little off, but I usually just fix it. I simply just like to play my parts in. Let me grab my phone. Also, since I do an edited final mix version of this where I put all the parts together on the same screen, it kind of makes sense to have the drum performance on video, even if it's not, you know, perfect while I'm actually playing it. Okay, let's see. So the drum MIDI, I keep forever pulling this drawer out to use my trackpad, the broken one. It's sitting up here and I reach down to use it. I think it's like 2 more days and then it'll arrive. I ordered a new one. I think it'll arrive. Okay. So I'm going to first select all the cymbals because I don't think I did anything other than eighth notes. I usually don't. I'm trying to remember if I did a fill on anything. Nah. Okay, so no, I did it wrong. Hang on. All right, so the ride cymbal that happened in the bridge and at the end, that's a ride cymbal simply because that's what this pad is putting out, but I'm going to change it. I played the ride even though I knew I was going to change it to a crash. Yeah, there it is. All right, and then apparently it was really hitting hard because everything is like max volume. I have the drum library set though, so it does a little bit of a velocity humanization just in case I do overplay. Okay, so the first thing I do for the drums is shorten all these note values because I just need really narrow MIDI hits here because it doesn't matter on a drum library. All right, so 1/8 note. It's a little late on those hits. These look okay. So I'm just gonna nudge these into place. The moves here, pushing these on the grid, are very, very tiny moves. So it doesn't even register that it's not exactly the same time when you like line up the video, because like the 30 frames per second doesn't even show this quantization on there. With a rare exception, and you know, if I like totally screw up a part and I like change it, then you can kind of tell, but I almost never do that. Although the tom hit, I might slide up to a cymbal at the end. I also usually don't do anything except just like the main beat on the 8th notes, because if I leave the fills alone, it sounds a lot less like a robot and more like a human played. So this is a little early. I might just slide that without actually setting the time, but okay. Yeah, so I'll just leave the rest of that alone. This, I usually just line the first beat up and then don't touch anything else, except that one's a little too late. So I'm gonna move this in just a little bit. Let's see. The end of that too. It's a little late. Just nudge it. So yeah, that staggered sound is, oh, these are, okay, that's a bigger move, but yeah. But that staggered sound though sounds a lot better to me than just like Machine Gun Perfect. Didn't mean to move that one. So yeah, I'll just go through, do it a little bit at a time, because if I just grab everything, something's gonna move in the wrong place and I won't see it. Verse beat is super easy. This one actually looks decent. Yeah, I'm gonna touch that. That was really early. Okay. Let me see what this sounds like. I'll just do that and push it a little bit over. That's fine. All right, just the first hits. It's not bad. Okay. these? No, they're just really close, which is actually encouraging. That one's... I like when I see that I'm barely off the line. A lot of these fills where I have like the double hits, like snare, kick drum here, or I'll go snare, kick drum, snare, or tom's kick drum, whatever. But it's always do, 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 do. Like the way I do that, there's on the drum pad right here, there's an extra kick drum. So I use the foot pedals, but I can also hit this. So it's easy to just do right, right, left, left. Makes those fills, which aren't actually hard to do on the foot pedal either, but it just makes them even easier. So I'm less likely to mess it up. Also, sometimes when I'm possibly going to do like a bounce on the snare drum, I can just move my hand over and hit the kick instead. Just do extra kick hits where I almost would have trouble doing it with my feet, like because of the placement. I'm sure a lot of people could do it. I just, at my skill level, no. Getting close. I'll come back into the last chorus. I think that one's just missing a hit, and that one's really quiet. I don't know if I missed or if it just didn't pick it up. These two are super quiet too. That's just early. Yeah, that's way fast. Let me slide that. There we go. Sounds better. I actually don't know if I did this, how I played this one. I'm going to move it back a little though, because it's kind of early. I don't know if I just got a good bounce off the kick pedal or if I did that. I don't remember. I'll have to see on the video. I improvise, so I don't know what the heck I played half the time. Okay, I'm almost done. Oh yeah, there's the end. Nice. There's the tom hit. That was supposed to be a cymbal hit, but I missed. I'm gonna cheat and write in a kick pedal and a cymbal there. Just nudge those on the first beats. There we go. All right. All right, well, that's good. Now I have a drum part to track things to. You know what? I'm going to keep working in reverse order today, so I'm going to grab my bass guitar. Reverse order from what I usually do. There's no set way to do this, really. Okay, so let's see. In. All right, where's my... I'm like, I closed this and I'm reaching for this stupid trackpad. No, reconnect. Gotta wait a sec. I just closed this, so it's gotta reconnect itself. Dang it. Why am I... force of habit. All right, already. Come on. Please work. It doesn't want to connect. There. Wait. No, still not. There it goes. Finally. Took way longer than usual. So yeah, my trackpad's broken, so I'm using the laptop and it connects with Bluetooth so I can remotely control this computer until my new trackpad gets here, but it's kind of annoying. So, all right, I just have to leave this open and I just need something. Just use a couple wires here. I just want to keep the lid from closing so I don't disconnect it again. All right, back to this. So I need to tune. There's a noise gate on. Let me get rid of that. That's why the noise gate's on. Will it pick it up? No. It's a full octave down from the normal E a bass would be tuned to. All right. So, what'd I do? B. No, I didn't do B. That's E. B, B. All right, noise gate's going back on because that's really annoying. So yeah, it was EDB. 2 times. And what the heck did I do here? I don't remember. Do a scale run or something. So the first note's A. And it was, what the hell did I play? I don't remember chords. I think I did A to B, and then it jumps into the verse, which was could do the thirds on here. That might sound kind of new. And G. I think this arpeggio thing I did was all D. Yeah, it's just a big D chord. So we do like fifth root. Something like that. Okay. I'm going to improvise it anyway. I'm just kind of like pre-planning slightly because, like I just said, I'm bad at remembering chords in sequence. That's like one of my weaknesses. I'm like, okay, this chord progression is D, A, B, F sharp, C sharp. And then I'm like mixing them up as I play it. All right, so just, I guess, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Screw that. whole planning more thing, right? Just go for it. I don't have any extra tracks that are probably going to throw me off. So yeah, here I go. Wait, see, I literally, it's 3 chords and I messed it up. Dude, D to B. Now, I don't like that transition. It started on A, didn't it? Okay, I'll get it. I'm just going to sort it out. Boom, boom, boom. Don't ask. I was playing on the wrong string. It's like I've never played on this instrument before. Now, close, but not quite. I'm getting there. Finally figured out the verse, but then I screwed up the chorus entrance. But okay, now that I got that, I should be able to just plow through the song. This always takes a few resets. little sloppy on the transition. I'm going to be a little picky about this then. I like that better. Straight through. All right, I think that's good. Sounds a little out of place right now because I don't have the guitar layers I want on it yet, but yeah, that'll work. All right, hitting save. I'm going to just turn the noise gate off because frankly I played right through, so I don't even have to worry about a noise happening when I stop. Get off me, headphones. All right, so that's bass part. Now I just have guitar left. I mean, there's already guitar, but the like main all the way through guitars. And these guitars on here are like kind of cheap sounding on their own. I do use them though because the mid-range it adds, like combined with this, really sounds nice. Both of them on their own are just, you know, not quite as good as they could be. But that's the nature of recording. A lot of times you're layering things so they sound better than they really are. Okay, so I don't know that I want to do any clean guitar. I do have this here. It's only clean if I turn the volume down. Oh. So what's the first chord? It's that. Am I doing an F sharp? Yeah. That's the first chord. It's kind of a big pain in the butt to play. So you know what? I'm gonna do that on the chorus. I gotta tune quick. Oh, come on, stop being slow, mouse. You were working so good. Sorry it's noisy, but it's just the nature of it with a Strat. Fender Stratocasters, single coil pickups, they're always noisy. Alright, so the first chord is E, E, all that for this F sharp up here, yeah. Alright. Oh my gosh, this mouse is being weird now. Dang it, I should never have closed the computer. Alright, I'm just gonna track this. I'm punching in the chorus. You know what, just for speed of tracking here, because like I said, I gotta cut out earlier today. Actually, not too long from now. Just gonna copy paste that. Okay, shut up. It's too noisy. Okay, let's see. Chorus is there. Boop. Actually, not there. There's a transition thing. So there and then there. All right. So let me find these. There, 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 there. All right. I clean things there. It's recorded. It's probably too loud. I'm just going to turn it down. I'll adjust it later. I can't even hardly hear it, but I'll adjust it later. I just looked at the time and I'm like, okay, I got to move. So I'm going to try and get it all the way through, play through. I'm not going to do anything fancy. So hopefully I won't mess up. There's the sound. So this one's just going to be power chords. So just that. All right. You know what? Here I go. That's on. I hit an A on the B chord. Okay, one more time. I'm just gonna try and plow through though. Should be tighter because I know what I'm doing now. Luckily, I wasn't looking at this and following it because these are in the wrong place. Oops. No, go on the downbeat. What is even the point of having Smart Snap, which is up here and supposedly places your stuff right on the beat? It doesn't all the time. All right. That wasn't actually an example of it going crazy, but sometimes it goes real crazy. All right. Time check. I'm close. I think I've got time for one playthrough and a quick guitar solo punch in, so that's what I'm going to do. I think that's all I'm recording anyway. I don't think I'm going to layer too many extra guitars because I've already got an octave down, like tone thickener on there. So here I go again. Right through, and then I'll do the guitar solo. missed that. So I went. So I'm gonna go that. Okay, sorry, real quick. All right, you know what? I've got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna cancel this out. I'm gonna do this after. Just so you can see the guitar solo though, I'm just gonna punch that in and just, yeah, get it done. All right, so there to there. I'm just gonna do the guitar solo and I'll do these later. I'm just gonna shoot video of them as I'm doing now and edit it, but I got to cut out at noon, so I've got like literally 4 minutes left. All right, it's D major. I might try that effect I used yesterday as an auto wah, but I'll do it after the fact. So this is just going to be simply distortion. And here I go. I think I might have tuned a little bit. Yeah. How'd they all go that flat that quick? What the hell? It's 3 minutes. All right, here I go again. Hopefully closer to in tune. I know it wasn't perfect, but it's close enough. All right, it's just kind of a blitz, go for it type solo. So, okay, good. Hitting save. 2 minutes left, so that's not even enough time to track this next one. Dang it. I kind of want to, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna hate just doing it later, but that's what's gonna happen. So, all right, I got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna cut out there. I'm gonna track this final right guitar later. I did get that guitar solo on here, right? Uh-oh. Oh no. It's not on you stupid dumb. Okay. I gotta do that again. Well, at least I noticed it. You would have been like, why is the solo different? Because it would have had to recut it. I need the footage on my phone. All right, so I'm gonna do this and then I'm cutting out. So here comes the solo and then I'm gonna end the stream. So thanks for watching. Here's the finale, I guess. right. I don't know which of those two is the better one, but that one has footage on the phone, so that's the one going on. All right, it's noon. I gotta go. I just closed my laptop like a big dumb idiot. Damn it. Now I gotta. Okay, connected quick. All right, so I gotta cut it out right there. Thanks for watching. I'll punch that last guitar in quick, and then that's the only other video I'm gonna shoot. And then I'll line this stuff up with the things I shot on my phone camera, final audio and all, and you'll see it up a little later today. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.